this heat, this British heat. I don't know again. Hi, it is me, he's welcome back to my channel.
Are you into me like I'm into you?
In today's video, we are going to be doing the video which a lot of people have been actually asking me to do, which is the quickfire assumptions. This video has been long overdue and I actually have been holding back from this video because I'm scared what you guys will assume about me. Do you know what I mean? Considering the fact that you actually don't know who I am, which is bizarre, do you know what I mean? So I asked you guys, I think it was either last week or a week and a half ago, to send me assumptions about me, and let me tell you, some of you people are nasty, some of you people are rude, some of you people are just curious. Apparently with this challenge you're not meant to edit it, apparently somebody else is meant to read it on my other screen, but it's my channel and I can do what I want, right? So I'm just gonna read them today and let's get jiggy with it, do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah, feel very uncomfy. There's a lot of assumptions, we're gonna get it clear, right? So, let's go. You're a nice person, but that's rude for jokes. Honestly, not gonna lie to you, it really depends. In terms of my friendships that I have, a lot of the banter that we have are insults, and it's only a thing that certain people can actually understand. So like for example, I might tell my friend, oh, you look very ugly, but it's a joke and they know it's a joke, do you know what I mean? Like I feel like, oh, you look cute, that is very, that's too delicate. You need to get it in the bud, do you know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I do, but ask any of my friends, without a doubt, they won't even think twice. I'm one of the most loving people you can ever. Your younger sister is lame. No. You had a baby mum. Would love to, but not now. Not really in the mood for that right now at the moment in time. Yeah, so I don't know where you got that from. I don't know what gave you that idea, that squalor. You are wrong. I do not have a baby mum. You want to settle and live in LA in the future. I actually did at one point, but after going to LA myself, I was actually meant to be leaving LA today, but because of COVID, obviously that didn't happen. But I love LA so much. Honestly, for me, LA is like my happy place. But I feel because I love it so much, I don't want to live there to the extent I get bored of seeing it. So I feel like if I go there like once a year, at least once a year, minimum, then at least I know that I have something to look forward to and excited for the years to come, as opposed to me just being there and living there and experiencing everything right at my feet, do you know what I mean? So I did before at one point, but I think after experiencing it, I feel like I would stay in the UK and obviously travel there like on a regular basis, like when I can. You look like you don't care about anybody's thoughts about you. That's very far from the truth. I've realised that as I've gotten older, I've started to get a bit more emotional, like stupidly emotional, as in sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, but have you ever been so bored to the point you just feel like crying for no reason? I don't know if it's just me, but that is just who I am. I just feel like sometimes when people tell me their stories, when people cry, I cry, or even necessarily like tears, but like I feel so much emotion that I just want to cry for you on your behalf. I don't know why, but that is just me, but that is very far from the truth. I think it's because like how I come across like online, it's like bad B energy, couldn't give a damn, which is good, and that is who I am, like period. But in general, like I am quite emotional. That's actually why I don't like looking at my DMs a lot of the time, just because some of the stories that you guys have are, they can push me off the edge. So I try to look at them when I'm at my strongest point. Like I said, and if you've seen me say it, I have an ugly cry. So we're not gonna get into that. I screenshotted them, we have quite a lot of assumptions. We got quite a lot today. It took you a while to gain self-confidence. It did at some points, but I really feel like for me, like it's always been there. I feel like once I've gotten older, I've come to the realization that, look, listen, I actually am a bad bee and you cannot come for me, because if you do, I will make you flee. Yeah, like I've always had self-confidence, and I feel like I mentioned in my bullying story, you know, I've always been that strong person. Although sometimes I might come across as vulnerable, that's what kept me going, was my faith in Christ. And I don't know what it is, but I'm just so confident in general. Don't get me wrong, there are actually many times where like I might be in an open social space and I might feel like secluded, or I don't feel like welcome, I don't feel comfortable, which I'm sure many people have that feeling, but they won't personally show it on their face, and they're really good at not showing that. But I will say that I have always had it because I've always stood in my truth. I always knew who I was and what I was going to be, and I feel that it's very rare for a lot of young people, because a lot of young people do not know what they want to do. They feel like they have to conform, and I'm like, fam, be the pilot of your own life. But yeah, I've actually always been like this. I've always been confident, and yeah. Someone said you're funny. Tell me something I don't know. Do you speak French? Yes, I do. Aujourd'hui, croissant, baguette, croissant. Aujourd'hui, comme fond, comme après, en maçon, encore fond. That's it. You're the realest friend out of your friendship group. You know what it is? Like, I feel like we're here. How do you know this? It is, and I really feel like sometimes many people feel they have to compromise because, you know, they may not necessarily feel like, oh, you know, if I do this now, maybe we'll stop the friendship. No, I'm all about taking risks. Sometimes you have to sacrifice, but it's not everyday compromise to stand up for what you believe in. I'm one of those people who will literally tell you exactly as it is. If your breath stinks, I will let you know. You should tell me the same thing because we're meant to be two pods in a pea. So I need that validation. You get me? But like, I'm the sort of person, like, I'm generally that sort of friend who will literally tell you as it is. Like, I will not lie to you. One friend I actually had, and sometimes I think about the friendship, I'm like, I really want to go back, but I'm like, no, I know my place. They were a bum for a reason. Let them go. Yeah, they will literally ask me for my honest, full-on opinion. Mind you, let me tell you, they've asked me for the opinion, not like I gave it without being asked. I'm provoked. You've asked me for the opinion, I'm going to give it to you. They will say, oh, please, can you, like, you know, tell me, give me some advice or something about what I'm wearing. And sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you exactly how I feel. And when I tell you how I feel, sometimes it's not gonna be what you wanna hear. So I'll say exactly what it is, and you get offended, and then you start getting upset. Mind you, you've asked me for my honest opinion. Some people love to sugarcoat things with gumdrops and lollipops. That is not me. You are religious. I don't really like using the word religious, just because this heats. I don't really like using the word religious because I feel like in this world that we live in, if you have a religion, it's like you have to follow like a religious procedure. You know, you have to tick the box. Okay, you have to give up chocolate for Lent, or you have to go to church 365 days a week. You have to, a year, sorry. How many days in the week, flip say? You have to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, no, because everyone's walk with Christ is different. And I feel like wherever you want to be, if you're Muslim, if you're a Sikh, if you're a Hindu, that's up to you, that's your business. I'm not involved. But with me, I know that my God stands, Jehovah Jireh. And that's it. It is what it is. And you know, like, every person's walk with Christ is different. There's no perfect relationship. Some people find Christ when they're like in their 80s and they are on fire for God, as opposed to somebody who's in their 20s who's not really strong, and therefore maybe they're lukewarm. Somebody might be in their 30s and they're going through a really bad midlife crisis, but they're still getting their feet up. So I feel like everyone's journey in life is different in terms of their faith. Yes, in terms of I have a faith, but no, in terms of I don't try to follow the crowd. If that makes any sense. You are bi. Actually, no, I'm not. I think people get the wrong idea based on maybe feminine gestures and things, which I think we're living in 2020, the 20th century, and people shouldn't link stereotypes to someone's sexual orientation. But unfortunately, we live in a world where that's still a thing. So, no, I'm not bi, but thanks for asking. And, yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Do you like ice cream? Ice cream, we have some sort of connection, which is very dangerous because it's just really bad. Love is a strong word. I will not say love for materialistic things. Ice cream for me, great. I love it. The best flavor is bubblegum from the ice cream van. The thing is, people don't actually realize I'm very particular about what I like. Now, there's vanilla ice cream and then there's dairy ice cream. The ice cream I like is dairy ice cream from McDonald's. That's not vanilla, that is dairy ice cream. I just don't know how to explain it, but it is what it is, and that's where it stands. You are too nice. I used to be. Then I knew my worth, and I added tax on top. I feel like in this world that we live in, once you're too nice and you're too generous to people treat you like a doormat, and I know my worth, and I added VAT and tax on top. And I know who I am as a person, I know who I am in Christ, and nobody can walk over me, because if you do, I'll let you know exactly what you look like. I'll tell you what you are, who you are, where you came from, and I'll tell you where to go. I feel like if you're too nice to people, people start to abuse your kindness and take it for weakness, and I'm not no prick. So, yeah, I'm not too nice in terms of being generous to people, like people who I so-called love. But, you know, I'm a genuinely nice person in general. Like, hello, like, if people who see me, like, in public, you know that we obviously kiki, like we've known each other for years, do you know what I mean? But in terms of, like, being nice and putting people first, there's a level to it, because unfortunately, like, I've experienced a lot for me to know that some people are genuinely fools and not everybody genuinely has good intention. So yeah, you are gay or bisexual, like I said. Like, I don't know how to like put this in, but no. How are you so real with it? You know what it is? I feel like there's no room to be fake. There's no room to be polypropylene. There's no room to be plastic. There's too much money in this world to be made, to be trying to compromise and trying to sugarcoat and say but if. You have to get on. Money's time, time is money, friend. I feel like I've experienced friendships which are fake. I've experienced colleagues who are fake. I've experienced family who's fake. I just know too much to try and be like that toxic trait fake. Do you understand? Be yourself and you'll be fine. Stop trying to be somebody that you're not. Stop trying to act like somebody that you're not. Be your full-on self. Do you know what I mean? Since I was younger, I've been growing up. You shouldn't act a certain way. You shouldn't dress a certain way. Once you're grown, who can tell you whatever? Do your thing, be yourself. As long as it's not taking you to hell, do your thing, do you understand? But at the end of the day, you will never be happy until you're true to yourself, and if you're not true to yourself, then who you live with? This is not a question, okay, this is not an assumption, but someone said, will you ever do a meet and greet? I want to do a meet and greet so bad. I've been wanting to do a meet and greet for the longest time, because honestly, the love that you guys give me is honestly so overwhelming, and the fact that honestly, like, we have grown so much since February, the start of quarantine, till now, is honestly mind-boggling. Like, we are so close to 500,000 followers, almost half. That's not almost, that is 500,000 people of a population. Deep it. So honestly, I'm so grateful. And like, if you're not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Let's get it. 100k by December. I said it. Let's do it, period. I actually thought you were Ghanaian. People get this all the time. I don't know what makes people think I am or look like. What's your name? Which other band betrayed? Me, Ghanaian, never. It is saying no, me, no. No, not me. Again, this is not an assumption, but it's a question. Ever been heartbroken? We're not gonna get into that. That you've never had a girlfriend. Does primary school count? I don't know what it is. I'm just not emotionally available at the moment right now. And my parents have been saying, listen, you're going to be 39 years, which is true, which is less than a decade away, and you need to start thinking about settling down. I came to my mum about this the other day. Making friends in general is such a sport. Stomach on flat. Like, you were a really bad kid, but had really good grades in school. Yes and no. As in, I wasn't a bad student. I actually was not a bad student at school at all. Like, I did have my little arguments and fights and stuff. There was quite a lot in secondary school, let me not even lie to you there. But in terms of grade, it was really like average. Like, I did kind of feel like quite jealous, not gonna lie, of people who were in my friendship group, because they were very academic and I obviously wasn't like them. Like, they were obviously in like the higher sets, and obviously I was like in like the middle. And I always felt sort of this like sort of like competition, like who's gonna get this, who's gonna get that in the SATs and the mock and the exams and things. So I don't know, I'll just say like I was average, but the thing is, the reason why I kind of got in trouble was because of the bullying aspects of things, because I got into a lot of arguments and fights on those occasions. But in terms of me being a bad student, very far from. Very far from. You always like to make jokes everywhere. Honestly, that is the most accurate thing I've heard all day. I've actually gotten better, because sometimes I end up laughing and making jokes in really serious and terrible situations. Like, for example, I saw somebody who did a TikTok the other day on their hamster dying, and I was bursting out laughing and I could not hold it in. And I was not meant to laugh, because obviously that is somebody who's lost somebody, that's their companion. Do you understand? So I'm working on it. I'm getting better. Not gonna lie to you, it's been a struggle, but I'm getting better. You love eating. Oh my days. After this right now, after this video, I'm going to bag myself a Nando's. Half chicken, 2 legs, extra hot peri chips and fries and with cheese. For me, eating is a spiritual time for me. My phone's off or on flight mode and it's connected. You are a really outgoing person. I am to a certain extent. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to do stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, over the past couple of days I have not felt the drive to do TikToks, just because sometimes you just don't get motivated, and in this heat it's very hard for me to like stay on top. Although I have been uploading some stuff because it have been sponsored content which has been filmed prior, but in general sometimes it can get a bit overwhelming. But in normal circumstances, I genuinely am very on top of things, and when I want to do something, I make sure that it is done 110%. Your content is the funniest. Tell me something that I do not know. TikTok has changed your life for the better. It really has. It really has. Let me say something then, gorilla. You see, this whole quarantine period, I have not had a job. Prior to quarantine, I just left my job because it was a Christmas position, and they weren't taking me on. And I was like, how the hell am I going to get the coin? Because, do you know what I mean? And then I realized that TikTok came around, and I started doing videos on TikTok, and I've actually been able to earn myself a couple bags, which is honestly surreal, and many bags still waiting to come. I obviously just need to get my invoices done. Obviously that will be stuff, sort of finances stuff, do you know what I mean? But I'm honestly so happy and I'm so blessed and so pleased that I now have a platform that is influencer worthy. I think sometimes I forget the impacts I have online, and to be one of like the very few UK creators who are black and who are thriving on the app is honestly so surreal. Like, it's so crazy, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm pleased. I'm happy. And that is it for this assumptions, quick fire assumptions video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe down below for more videos like this every single week. Didn't want to do this video, not gonna lie to you, because obviously like I can get a bit defensive, but I'm glad that I did this video because obviously like you guys get like know a bit about me, do you know what I mean? And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.